Hello, you. I just had my first go of Voidrunner on the Spectrum. Hmm. Interface 2, I did choose that before, but there we go. I'm not sure I like it. Oh, yeah. Like the Commodore 64 version, could do with a bit more bass there, but yeah, it's not bad. That's nice and pretty, that's very colourful. Got the trippy background. I like the way it draws the 4 ships in. And then it all falls to pieces. It's too slow. Where's the mental fast shooter that I know and love from the 64? Yeah. It's just... Oh, what was I doing? Still slow, and I still managed to home in on an enemy missile going incredibly slowly down the screen. This isn't right. This is... dare I say boring? It's too slow. I was expecting it to be just as fast as the 64 version, but maybe sort of flatter graphics but slightly more colourful, but I wasn't expecting this. This is... oh, bloody hell, I thought I was going to hit it down. I quite like the way the Super Zapper, you can see this, the mark it leaves on the screen. But that bit, with it being yellow and being bright, and, in fact it's one pixel instead of one kind of block. The raster bar on the 64 going down the screen was a blocky one, whereas, oh, here I am talking, not watching. It looks sharper, shall we say. Oh, I've got 4 of them there, but I like the way that stays on screen. That, even though it's thinner, you can see it better. But God, everything else. Oh, I've got a copy of Matrix. I just remembered. I've forgotten I had that. That's upstairs on my Llamasoft shelf. I never played that. Oh, I like Llamasoft. Possibly, I like Llamasoft. Yeah, you know I like Llamasoft. I think I like Matrix more than Voidrunner. I can't. I'll have to go back and watch my own video to remind myself which one I decided I preferred. But I don't know if I want to go and see the Spectrum version now. You move slowly as well. It's the problem. You see things, you go, oh, I've got to move, and you'd think with it being slower I'd be better at it, but I can't get off the first blooming level. Although admittedly this is only my second go, but still. I feel like I've been here for ages. There were much better shooters on the Spectrum. There were much faster shooters. I can't get over how slow it feels. Is it slow? Is it just me? It feels slow compared to the 64 version. Maybe some people had this and they didn't play the 64 version and thought this was great. I don't know, it just seems pedestrian. Oh God. And yet I still die repeatedly. Yeah, you were. I mean, it's almost a tactical shooter. Well, it was before, but it doesn't have that arcade feel. And also, the sound is very sparse, but then kind of expect that of the Specky, don't you? But it can be better than this. Right, 2 left to go. Oh no, there's still some more beaming in. Don't know what to say. It just seems... Oh, you still manage to zip past you, even though you're firing 4 blasts. You just hit right by them and they'll just nip in between the bullets. Oh, for heaven's sake. Aye, 603 that time. And it defaults back to keyboard. I'm giving it one more go. Press 3 for Sinclair Interface 2. What's the sound of the box? I'm sure it's conversion by icon design. Not by Yak. I wonder if he had any say in whether this was okay or not. I shall have to tweet him later. Because there's nothing programmers love than being quizzed about things they wrote, or in this case didn't write, 20 odd years ago. Ooh. Was it just me, or did a missile fall down there but then disappear? Did I just imagine a missile coming down there? I mean, it looks okay, it just doesn't move the right way, it just doesn't move fast enough. And I watched that come down the screen towards me. I registered it was there and then went dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh yeah, that's where I am. Shit. I've slowed down as well. Maybe it's just me that's slow, but surely if I was slow this would seem incredibly nippy. But it doesn't. Oh, not paying attention again. You can't, I don't know. You kind of get into the zone when it's going faster. With this you kind of drift off and almost forget what you're doing and don't pay attention. Whereas when everything's frantic you're kind of watching all over the screen at once. You're kind of trying to watch the thing, whatever you're focused on in the centre, but also keeping your peripheral vision, watching all the threats from around and trying to remember when something is going to pulse down the screen, what you have to watch out for here, there and whatever. But when it's going slowly, you kind of just go, oh, I'm dead. I can't remember how long. The levels just sort of ended arbitrarily on the 64. Do they actually end on this? There's also some nasty slowdown when I fire. If I stop firing, then they go quite fast. As soon as I fire, they slow down. That's not good, is it? I mean, I suppose you could use it as a tactic, but considering it's a shoot 'em up where you kind of expect to keep firing all the time, just means everything's always slow. Oh, for there! I've got no idea either whether when I die I reset the level from scratch, or whether all the killing I've done in my previous lives counts for anything. Am I having to start from scratch at the start of every level? Because I'm at the start of every level. This level. Or is it... If it's 5 minutes on a level, if I die at 4 minute 59, do I then have to do another 5 minutes, or do I only have to last a second? Because I'm sure on the Commodore 64 version, if it was like that, it did... Sometimes you die and then it goes boom, and you're through to the next level. This is just keeping on going. To the point where I'm wondering if I'm supposed to be doing something else as well. That's all them done, and there's more beaming in. No, can't get all of them. I was too late to the party on that one. Oh, bum. And then they snuck up behind me. Voidrunner on the Spectrum. I don't like it. It's not Voidrunner. That could have been a lot better. It looks like Voidrunner, but it really doesn't feel like Voidrunner. Anyway, there we go. Interesting one. One to go back on the shelf and, let's face it, if I want to play Voidrunner, I'll fire up the Commodore. Anyway, there we go. Hope you enjoyed watching. Catch you on the next one, maybe. Ta-ta.